and our own sadness, and my cat is locked outside. I wonder how long she's been out there. That's what you get for sneaking out. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. How are you guys doing? I tried to upload a YouTube live for you yesterday and it just didn't quite work. I kept getting cut off and the streaming would stop or it would slow right down. So I just wanted to come onto YouTube, record a little message for you guys and check in to see how you're doing. So what does my day consist of? Well, I get up. I usually shower and put my makeup on every day. I've always been like that, so it is no different now. And working from home, I'm always home anyway, but this time it's just a little different. I'll get up, I'll have my breakfast, I'll either go into my studio and practice or play a little bit, eat lunch. In the afternoon, I'll nap. Watch Netflix or Prime Video, have dinner, watch a little bit more TV, and then I'm in bed and get up in the next morning and do it all over again. So it's, for the most part, staying at home is nothing new for me, but I think because the stress of this pandemic and financial stress and all of that we all are going through, I think for myself is, I mean, we're all going through it differently. We all feel differently. We all go through our own emotions and our own sadness, and my cat is locked outside. I wonder how long she's been out there. I wanted to share something with you guys that I haven't shared with too many people. I don't know how in depth I'm going to go with the sharing with you today, but it's hard for me to talk about. Probably because I feel like I'm not complete with what I'm dealing with. So I should just come out and say it. I have health issues. So normally when something really bad happens to someone, their body goes through an incredible amount of shock or stress, and you get, for lack of a better term, my doctor described it as having hyper panic attacks and hyper anxiety. So when your body goes through a trauma, things that normally wouldn't stress you out tenfold. I guess for the past year and a half, 2 years, I've really been trying to keep my stress levels down, try to think positive. My family is a great support system for me. I've got some amazing friends that are nail techs, guys and gals, and I feel very blessed to have that outlet, that support that I need. And with having hyper anxiety, it's, some people will get anxious over, okay, so say you have to go to the grocery store. People just get up on a normal day without this pandemic, go out and go to the grocery store, buy groceries. For me, it is a huge task where I will try to convince myself that I don't really need to go. I don't want to go out in public. Even though I need food and all that's left is a pack of ketchup, so you kind of need food. And or another example might be is to empty the garbage. Something like emptying the garbage, that can be a huge strain on me emotionally, and I know it's just garbage, it's just something that you normally do. I'm trying to give you an example of what hyper anxiety and panic attacks are. I could break down into tears just because my garbage is full. I mean, stuff like that. For the most part, many people have mentioned this, that I'm happy and always positive. I work really hard to be positive and try to think on the bright side, and when I'm doing videos for you guys, being positive and being happy, if I can't be happy inside, it's hard for me to be able to do a video for you guys. So these past 3+ weeks have been extremely trying on me, as they have on all of us. So, you know, I'm no better than anybody else. I'm just trying to explain explain. I am probably butchering my explanation of my illness, but it can be trying. And then there are a lot of times our body goes into that fight or flight mode. And I have found through isolating myself, because we have to, not going out unless I absolutely need to, or asking my daughter for help or anything like that. I try to go with the flow, but I am noticing that I am extremely stressed out and I'm holding it in and I'm not releasing it. And in doing that, I am tiring my body out. So I'm exhausted when I wake up. It is a task to go and have a shower. It is a task to make sure I get food into my body so I have fuel so I can keep going. All of these are a huge task and can be burdensome to me. And while I can only take one day at a time and 1 minute at a time and just go through highs and lows of life, for the most part, I have noticed that my body is saying, Carrie, you need to sit back and relax. If you take 2 naps a day, you take 2 naps a day. I have come to realize that besides us doing our part and staying home, self-isolating, wearing gloves and masks and all the things that we are supposed to do as said by the authorities, there's nothing I can do to change the actions of another person. So if someone else is not doing their part, there's nothing I can do to change their decision. So I need to focus on myself. I need to, and it's hard for me to do that because I always put others first. That's just something I've always done. Even if I get hurt, I'm always putting others first. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. So in saying I can't change other people's actions, well, we can't, and all we can do is change our actions. So stay at home, be safe, do what we can to minimize, to flatten that curve of this virus. That's all we can do, is make sure that our actions are where they're supposed to be. I didn't realize I was carrying a lot of stress throughout these last 3 weeks, and as days go on, I get more and more exhausted. And in that, when my body is at a low point and something stresses me out or something upsets me, I have to be so careful because I don't do my deep breathing and my calming my mind and meditation. I do a lot of meditation every morning and every evening before I go to bed. I absolutely love it. It keeps me calm. It keeps me focused in the now. And I think that that's something, well, I need to do is focus on now, not the future or the past. We can't change the past. We can't change other people's actions. We can only be our best selves here at home. I hope that makes sense. In doing that, if I get a little bit stressed out, I have to be careful because I don't want to end up in the hospital. And especially now when hospitals need the beds for patients that are infected with this virus, I've got to be extra careful. So in focusing on that, I have not had any motivation to put up videos for you guys, and that bothers me because I want to keep in touch with you and I want to keep doing my weekly videos, but I'm just not able. It's just as simple as that. I am not able to have a focused set schedule for you. So in saying that, I will do my best to put up a video when I can. Obviously, I don't know if it's going to be once a week or once every week and a half. I don't know, but today I was feeling okay and I wanted to share this message with you guys. I wanted to check with you to see how you're doing. I would love it if you would comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. Even if you're not doing well and you're stressed out and you break out into tears all the time and you don't know how you're going to pay your bills or anything like that, comment down below. I would love to read them, because a lot of times if we can communicate with each other, even if it's just by me putting up a little video and you guys commenting down below, I feel like I'm in connection with you guys. And as humans, we thrive on communication with other humans. It almost sounds kind of alienish. Okay, yeah, we get those goofy moments too. So comment down below. I would love to read your comments, how you're doing, how you're coping, how you're keeping your family together if you have small kids, teenagers, whatever it is. Last night was a really fun night. I just heard about the app House Party. So I got my family to download the app, and last night my niece and my nephew, my little great niece, who's 3, and my daughter and I, we played, and my hand is going numb. We played House Party, so we played a lot of games, and when we get together for Christmas or family dinners, we always play games, and it's so much fun. So I think we did about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours of games, and it was so much fun. I felt like they were in the room with me, and the only really creepy thing about that app is that my cousin that I haven't seen probably in, gosh, over 20 years popped in and said hi. There was his face, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this isn't a secure app or anything. Here's my cousin just popping in to say hi, and it was amazing to see him, to reconnect and say hi. I think we need to find other ways to be there for our family, to communicate with our family. Aside from that physical touch of hugs and being in the same room together, we can use apps like House Party and have a lot of fun. And last night was fun. It was a blast, and I felt like I wasn't so isolated and alone at home. So that is all I really wanted to share with you guys. Just wanted to pop in and say hi, tell you that I miss you. I do miss you. Even though I don't have the motivation to do videos, I do miss you. I think of you guys all the time. Again, I look forward to reading your comments. There's one video I know that I'm going to do for you. It is an exciting video. It probably won't be done this week, but I'll film it maybe next week. I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to share it with you. So make sure you hit that bell notification when you subscribe, and that way you get notified when I upload new videos, so you don't want to miss this video that I'm going to be doing for you next week-ish. Okay, so that's all. I'm going to sign off for now, and we will see you soon. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Wow. Wow. Bailey. Bailey. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing?